1954 Ford Crestline Skyliner two-door hardtop here at Unique Specialty and Classics. Of course, the Skyliner would have the tinted acrylic top. And correct me if I'm wrong, Ford fans. You can do that down in the comments. I believe the Crestline Skyliner was a one-year production model. Now they had the Skyliner in a Crown Vic, and I believe that went on 2 years. A little bit of Ford trivia for you, I believe. Underneath the hood, Y-block V8 239 cubic inch V8 engine. That's paired up with a Ford-O-Matic automatic transmission. Let's take a look at the chrome and bright work up front. You can see chrome looks good on this one. I'd say kind of a medium teal with white roof. All right, still pictures. You'll be able to see the underside, interior, engine bay, trunk, and those still pictures can be seen at uniqueclassiccars.com. If you're watching this video on YouTube, click on the link down below the video in the description. That's going to take you right to our website. Of course, you can call us, 507-386-1726, riding on steel wheels, Ford wheel covers, and some brand new radial tires. All four brand new. Let's take a look down this passenger side. You can see the paint has a nice shine to it. You may find a blemish here or there, a touch-up spot, but overall you can see paint has a nice look to it. Fender skirts, little rock guards back here, and the bright work down the midsection. Also nice shape, not all dinged up. Interior, white vinyl, bench seat belts up front, very stock looking dash. We'll get around to the driver's side. I'm going to start it up, let you hear it run. We'll take a peek underneath the hood, and if you stick around to the very end, Jason will take this for a drive. You can see, again, those panels nice and straight, all the way from the rear to the front. Now, the issue with these, with the acrylic roof, as you can imagine in the hot summer day, especially, man, down in the south, they'd get a little warm in here. You might say that might get a little like a fishbowl, so to speak. This one does have a nice snap-in vinyl cover, shade if you will, and that snaps in. You're going to see that in the still pictures. I have it in and out in the still pictures, so go ahead and check that out. Little Continental kit look back here. And as far as getting into the trunk, a little hidden door behind the Sport emblem, and basically lift up this lever right here, and that will pop the trunk so you can get into it. So that's your little hidden spot for accessing the trunk, and you'll see the trunk in the still pictures. Chrome in the rear bumper looking good, dual exhaust. A few notes from the technician on this one. I mentioned all four tires are new. He did mention the front left wheel cylinder seeps a little bit. All the others are good. Speedo reads about 10 miles an hour fast. That'll keep you from speeding. It brakes straight, and the brakes are 70% in the front, 80% in the rear. 6-volt system in this one yet. Let's take a look down the driver's side. If you like these mid-50s Fords, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You never know what you're going to see come through here at Unique Classic Cars. Videos are uploaded daily, and when these videos are uploaded, the vehicles in them are available to purchase. And that can be done online right off our showroom floor, and you can see driver's side. Also nice shine to the paint. Bright work down the midsection, not all dinged up. Fender skirts intact on this side also. All right, let's take a little closer look at this interior. If you want to do any decoding, see the VIN, see the door tag, that'll be in the still pictures. Door panel looks good. Again, white vinyl bench seat. Doesn't look like a lot of wear on that. Be able to see rear seat in the still pictures very easily. The partial headliner, good shape. I have had the wipers working. I did not have the radio power up. Let's go ahead and fire this up. Anytime I went to start it, this baby pops right over. Here's the fuel gauge is working. That slowly goes up. That was a cold start, so I wouldn't expect the temp gauge to be up much. It's going to go down to the lower portion and probably stop. Kind of cool how they kind of have the clear speedo on there with the odometer behind it, and it's actually backlit. If you look back here, it's clear behind it. Pretty cool. Nice sounding car too. I think we need to slip around back and we can listen. Close that door a little bit better. All right. Nice little deep throaty exhaust note. Let's go check out this engine bay. Let me pause it a second, get the hood open, take a peek. Alright, there's a look at the underside of the hood and engine bay. So I mentioned 6-volt system. There's your battery disconnect for when it's in storage or in between drives. There it is, the Y block, 239 cubic inches. Running pretty smooth. Not one we see every day here. 1954 Ford Crestline Skyliner 2-door hardtop. Number to call, 507-386-1726, uniqueclassiccars.com. Yes, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email.
Hey, it's George from Motorhood Podcast at Unique Classic Cars.
Hey, and this is Jeremy, and we're here to tell you where you can find our podcast. So first off, on all the Audible platforms, including Spotify, iHeart, etc., and also right here on the YouTube channel where you can find all of our episodes,
as well as the rest of our shenanigans.
A few other fun things that we'll do.
And when in doubt,
gas it.
Welcome to Motorhood.
Today we're driving a 1954 Ford Skyliner in green. You could guess the proper reason it's called a Skyliner is you can look up out of the roof and see the sky with this glass top over our heads. This one even includes a cover, which I've not seen before. So you can shade the sun if you like as well. This is an automatic on the column, so it's easy to drive. One of the coolest styles of speedometer in this, you can see the shadow of my hand. There's glass right behind here. It's lit by the natural lighting from behind, as when your headlights are not on. The wipers work on this car. The radio's also working. Now I did have that on because it takes a minute to warm up. Just a cool old car feature. The old style radios, you turn them on, you wait for them to warm up. Nice looking steering wheel, the styling, great colors, that shade of green and black carpet, kind of cream colored accents on the doors and seat, and the shade for the headliner. Basically becomes the headliner when it's covering the glass roof. This car starts up and idles nicely, has a good rumble to it out the back. Fuel gauge reads a little less than half of a tank. The temperature gauge about a third of the way up from cold. That's what you like to see for gauge readings. The brakes are smooth, luxurious in the corners as you'd expect. What you might call a family car to be from 1954. Though it is a 2-door, so it does have some sporty aspects to it, styling cues. The speedo does read high, but just looking at the beautiful speedometer is enough. Take a look at all the pictures of this car over at uniqueclassiccars.com.